The Cloak and Dagger trailer dropped.
Disney's adding more MCU to its theme parks.
And Superman finally shaved his stash. It's the end of days. We thought it couldn't be destroyed.
Apparently a razor could do what the DCU could not. I'm Chris Carr.
And I'm Winnie Van Lanningham. And this is Nerdwire. Marvel's releasing yet another teen superhero TV series, only this time it's based on a comic book that sounds like Ronald Reagan wrote it.
Does the comic just pretend that AIDS isn't happening and starred in a few low-budget cowboy movies?
Close, but nah. Cloak and Dagger are two teen runaways who get injected with synthetic heroin that gives them superpowers and decide to declare the war on drugs.
So they can do anything, and they decide to throw a few stoners in jail for selling dime bags on the street?
I think they're more focused on the hard stuff, but yeah, basically. Cloak and Dagger are vigilantes doing their best to take down junkies and dealers. My only question is, where were they when Kurt Cobain was downward spiraling in his greenhouse? We'd still have Nirvana if you guys did your job!
Maybe that's what the show will be about?
After Runaways, we know Marvel is down to take a few creative liberties away from the source material for their teen superhero shows, but how different will the new show be from the comics? My guess is that they're gonna tone it down a whole lot. Disney isn't gonna sign off on its younger audience watching back-to-back episodes of Intervention featuring superpowers.
I don't know. Talking about the opioid epidemic would be pretty relevant to today's climate. Maybe Dagger can carry around a little Pulp Fiction injection of Narcan whenever she goes to Baltimore.
Maybe Cloak's cloak can double as a space heater for someone going through withdrawal sweats.
The idea of superheroes tackling addiction sounds like it could be a pretty cool one if it's done right. But based on the trailer, I'm not sure if the new show is going to take that direction.
Yeah, I didn't see a single track mark in the official trailer. Maybe Cloak and Dagger are going to be fighting something else off the page.
As long as the acting is better than it was in Runaways, I'll be happy.
Disney's really capitalizing on its acquired Marvel fanboys and gals by integrating the MCU even more into their theme parks. You'll be able to enjoy Marvel experiences at Disneyland in Anaheim, Disneyland Paris, and Hong Kong Disneyland.
The announcement of these new additions to the theme parks came with these 3 images, suggesting that each park attraction will focus on individual heroes.
The Disneyland Resort will have its new superhero-themed area up and running in 2020. California Adventure already swapped Tower of Terror for Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, and will be making room for Spider-Man and the Avengers in what is said to be a completely immersive experience that'll move into a Bugs Land space.
Good! A Bugs Land blows! That Tough to Be a Bug 3D experience is horrifying.
It's a kid's attraction.
I don't care. When those wasps start punching you in the back, tell me you're having fun.
You're afraid of the weirdest things. I get them ditching Bugs Life stuff though. That movie's like 20 years old. I watched a Movie Surfers featurette on it. That's how relevant that film is now.
Disneyland Paris plans to reimagine rides where parkgoers will be able to team up with Iron Man and other Avengers for a hyperkinetic adventure in 2020. The park is also set to launch a Summer of Heroes live-action show.
Hong Kong Disneyland is working on an attraction that has guests teaming up with Ant-Man and the Wasp. This new attraction will be joining the Iron Man experience, which the park opened last year.
Personally, I'm all about these changes. While Tower of Terror is one of my all-time favorite rides, I understood replacing it. What's made Disney so successful, especially from a theme park stance, is its ability to adapt and evolve. Sure, they seem dead set on rebooting and destroying so many things I love, but the rides are pretty sweet.
These changes just mean more crowds and ticket prices skyrocketing. You thought all those families in matching vacation t-shirts were bad before? Now imagine little Jimmy not getting to go on the Iron Man ride. All those screaming children and miserable parents. I didn't need to get an IUD, dude. Marvel Disneyland is the best birth control I've heard of.
Mustache Gate has finally come to a conclusion. Henry Cavill has shaved off King Stache.
The English actor's mustache became a huge, stupid issue when Cavill was unable to shave for Justice League reshoots because he needed a mustache for the latest Mission Impossible installment.
The simple solution? Shave and wear a fake mustache. But that would have made too much sense.
So instead, the studio emptied out their pockets, threw some change into a CGI fund, and digitally removed the lip sweater.
I've got to be completely honest, I didn't see Justice League. It really couldn't have been that bad though. Oh, great Hera!
Superman himself jumped on Instagram to show off his newly clean-shaven face and bid his snot mop a proper farewell, complete with Sarah McLachlan.
I will remember him. Always.
I will remember you.
I just feel sad and I want to adopt some puppies now.
I think that's the other song.
I know, she just makes me think of sad dogs.
That's fair. Good night, sweet prince. It was a real trip. Quite the, mustache ride.
Boo. Is Cloak and Dagger the next Marvel hit, or is it dead on arrival?
Are you pumped about the MCU taking over the Disney theme parks?
How would you prefer to sit on Henry Cavill's face? Stash or no stash?
Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe too.
Stash or no stash?
Light Backstreet Boy goatee.
Ooh.
Is what I want.
You want it that way?
I want it that
Tell
way.
me why.
Ain't nothing but a mustache.
The simple solution? Shave and wear a fake mustache.
A fake mustache.
A fake mustache.
Stop giggling. We're here to do our jobs.